All right, we're going to try to make this meeting, is that there's only a few of us on here tonight anyway, so we'll make it short and sweet. What I want us to talk about tonight, and Debbie DeWitt, why don't you start us off? Did you happen to have this week an aha moment? And if so, would you share it with us?
I didn't understand you.
Oh, Debbie DeWitt.
Oh.
Debbie DeWitt, did you have an aha moment this week that you'd like to share with us?
About as close to it as I could tell you is I had my first massage today, because mostly because Dr. Anderson kept talking about it in the book for relaxation, and I've never allowed myself to have them, and now I have friends that have them all the time. I think you've talked about it. So I had my first massage, and my aha was, it was wonderful.
And did you drink lots of water after? Because that's always what they tell me is drink lots of water after massage.
I don't ever have trouble drinking water.
Oh, okay.
My mouth gets real dry, and I know I need to drink it, so I just drink it all the time.
Super. Excellent. Well, good for you. It's time for you to have a massage. And now that you've had one, you know you can have another one. Hey, Dave, did you have an aha moment this week?
I did not.
No aha moments for you, huh? Did you have any uh-oh moments?
His aha moment was, I know why I moved out of Ohio. Or out of Indiana.
Oh, okay. Now he knows why he moved to Texas, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, it's cold up here.
It's cold.
Cute. That's cute. Megan, what was your aha moment this week? Now let's think about the meltdown challenge. Did you have an aha moment this week?
I don't think I did.
Okay. No. Oh, yeah.
When you work hard and you get your points, you can win money.
That's a good one. That's a very, very good one. All right, Cheryl, any aha moments this week?
I don't know whether I had an aha moment other than the fact that I realized that I can go out to dinner with my husband and my friends and enjoy what they're having and still not go eat unhealthy. But then I also had an aha moment when I experienced the greatest quarterback in the NFL win the game on Sunday.
Football, doesn't it? Packers are just kind of awesome, aren't they?
Hey, when you have 6 seconds and you do it, that's pretty good.
Yeah, you better believe it. That's what we used to feel like when we had a good quarterback at A&M. Oh, shoot. Okay.
I had to get that in there.
I know. And did you have an aha moment on your plan this week, or any of the things that you did or read on the challenge? Did anything click with you?
No, not really.
I did think of one thing, Donna.
What?
When I watched the TED Talk, when you think about we've learned so much about group dynamics, and he talked about this social networking, but the fact that how far out the influences of our habits, whether it be eating improperly or acting improperly or whatever, goes way beyond just our immediate relationships. I found that interesting.
I think it's excellent.
And so that we can influence it positively or negatively that far out.
That's right. It's scary to me to think. But yet I look at my own childhood and I see how my mother affected me and my grandmother affected her, and the way we were brought up to eat and just the lifestyle that we led. And if you carry that on, those habits on, as I've gotten older, I wasn't able to get away with eating that way because your metabolism slows down as you get older. You don't exercise as much. Well, then what happens after I lost my weight on this program is my sphere of influence grew, because people wanted to do the program with me when they saw me. But when I was gaining those 30 pounds back out of the weight that I'd lost, it negatively impacted me, and that negatively impacted the people around me. So it's not just the negative impact, it's also the positive impact as well. So I thought that TED Talk was great, but it was a real eye-opener. Thanks for reminding us about
I
that.
posted it on Facebook because I just thought it was so impactful.
Yeah, if you guys haven't seen, get it. That's how you get your 5 points today on your weekly webinar. It's really, really good. And no aha except that I'm not going to tell everybody on this call that I'm not going to tell Donna I was drinking a Coke at 8:30 at night. But because she's going to shut that. Okay. Oh, we have a few more people in. Hi, Deborah. We're talking about it. Did you have an aha moment this week?
Me?
Deborah D.
Okay. Well, mine is just that if I was bad one day, I knew the next day I had to double up my workouts and stuff because I had a bad day and had to make up for it.
Let me ask you.
Because if I don't, I'm going to stay the same.
Yep. And the thing is, what I love about what you said is when I have a bad day, you double up back. What happens is a lot of times when we get on a detour, like, you know, you're on a journey and you're driving in a car down the road and you have to get on a detour. What you try to do is get back on the main road as fast as you can. And if we do that with our program, everybody's going to have detours. I mean, that's life. Things happen that get in the way of our destination, of our journey. But as long as we remember where our goal is and where we're heading, and we get back on it, that's the main thing. So that was a great aha moment. Thanks for sharing. Anything else?
Nope.
Okie dokie.
Good week.
Awesome. I see Lynette. Hey, Lynette. How are things in West Columbia, Texas? What are you doing, Lynette?
I'm trying to connect on my laptop. Hang on just a second.
Oh, we're hearing lots of feedback. Okay, now we see you.
Whoa, whoa.
I don't know what but it's not good, Lynette. We'll come back to you in just a minute.
Okay, I'm done.
Oh,
I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Now you can talk to us.
Yeah.
But Lynette is that black rectangle there underneath Debbie. Lynette, did you have an aha moment this week with your plan? Either you or Denny, something that it made you realize that
It made me realize what?
Something good.
I think every day we realize something good. Like we were talking about going out to eat. We went to dinner and we went to Texas Roadhouse. Both got the Caesar grilled chicken, did not eat the rolls at all. And I had a meeting Friday and Denny dropped me off and he went back into Buc-ee's to get a Diet Coke and walked right past the burritos, did not get a breakfast taco from Buc-ee's. And, you know, that's a real aha moment for both of us. And we just did, and we did I brought show and tell.
Oh, okay. But I can't see.
I made the revolution rolls. See them?
No.
You can't see them?
Can y'all see them? Let me move the screen to see.
I don't see her at all. She's just a black square.
Yeah.
Oh, is my you can't see my face?
Oh, now I can. Y'all see her?
Okay.
Jonathan now.
See my rolls?
No, I still don't see her.
Those your revolution rolls?
Yeah. And we had oh Lord, is it Morningstar? The brand that does the vegetable patties?
Yeah.
And we replaced our green with that and had little burgers for lunch on Saturday.
Good for you.
I know. We were happy. It was good. So we're learning and doing good stuff.
That's excellent. Thanks for sharing on
Well,
that.
we had that with our Medifast soup.
Okay.
And that was our vegetable with our soup.
Okay. Sounds
All
like
right, I'm done. That was our aha.
Debbie. I see Debbie Lentz.
Hi.
Hey, Debbie. What was your aha moment? Did you have one this week?
Not really. Well, I did make it through a church eating and stayed on the plan. That was a major for me.
It is. Very
Without dessert.
huge. I see Peggy Tucker's on the line. I can't see your picture, Peggy. Are you on the phone or your iPad?
iPad.
Hi, darling. Good to see
Hey.
you. How have you been?
Okay.
Good.
Just running.
You sound wonderful. How is your plan? And did you have an aha moment this week? Could have been something you read or learned or saw on the challenge, or just something that happened that you want to share with us.
Well, y'all were talking about the TED moment, the TED thing this morning, which I thought was really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
That webinar.
Yeah, that was really pretty amazing.
And it was funny to see all those.
Yeah, and we had a big sphere of influence, but I didn't realize it was that powerful.
Yeah.
Glad you're online with us tonight. Hey, Jonathan. Do you hear me, Jonathan?
Yep, I'm there.
Okay, cool. How are you?
I'm good.
We see less of you tonight, don't we?
Yeah.
How was the week?
About 10 pounds less, yeah.
Woohoo! Good for you. And Jonathan took advantage of the what do you call it? The scholarship this week, and he's going to be a health coach. So welcome. We're real glad to have you on our team. Going to be great. What was your aha moment this week, other than finding out you lost 10 pounds? All the time.
Well, I guess the one thing that I mentioned to you the other day when I had that opportunity to eat a cookie that I hadn't had in 6 months.
Right.
And so I ate about half to 2/3 of it and felt not so great afterwards. So I guess I really have cut back on the sugar and things like that doing this. Didn't realize how much.
Well, good. Well, when your body starts cleansing, and it does when you're on plan and you're drinking water, toxins are removed from our body. And when we eat something that's off plan, I remember the first time when I'd been on plan, and the first time I ate a piece of fried chicken, I love fried chicken, but it made me sick.
Yeah.
So it's like earlier, who was that telling me they got off the road and got back on again? Deborah. And that's kind of how it was with the fried chicken, when I thought, oh my gosh, I've looked forward to that so much and it tasted so good, and now it's making me sick. I'm like going to get back on my plan. 2 hours later, I had a bar. So it's good to have a plan to get back on.
Yeah. One good thing that happened, to say something positive though, is we had a friend who had a birthday party on Saturday, and we went out to Bubba Gump down in Galveston, and I ate fine. There's plenty of things on the menu you can eat. Yeah. And I didn't miss a single ounce that day. So
good for you. Good for you. That's awesome. Have I talked to everybody tonight? Is there anybody online that I didn't say hey to? Okay. Well, then I'll end it with my aha moment. There were 2 days that we went to the ranch, and I forgot to take any extra water with me. I usually take a big 3-gallon, 5-gallon container, and I didn't take any extra water with me, and I don't like the way the water tastes out there. So for 2 days, I didn't drink my water. I stayed on plan, but I didn't drink my water. One day of those 2, I didn't get all my meals in. We were out working, so I skipped one of my Medifast meals. When I got home, I gained 2 pounds. And I had not eaten one dadgum thing. So I started drinking my water when I got home, still drinking my water. I had a whole bottle before I even had my first cup in the morning. And I not only lost that weight, but I lost more. I ended up losing, wasn't much all over the week. It only wound up being like an overall of like 2/10 or 4/10, something like that. Not much at all. But I lost 1 inch. 1 inch, and I did it 2 or 3 times just to make sure I wasn't pulling it tight, and I wasn't. I lost 1 inch in my waist.
Yeah.
So it reminded me, it was an aha moment, because it was like, okay, Donna, remember, when you're on plan, you either lose weight, or the next 1 week you might lose weight, the next week you're going to lose inches, the next week you might lose weight, and the next week you only might lose a 1/2 pound or 2/10 of a pound, but you're going to lose inches. So what I'd like to give y'all this week is, don't just weigh once a week and write your weight, put your weigh-in score on your Meltdown Challenge, but take your measurements as well. If you don't have time to do a lot, just do your waist. That's the one that really matters anyway, because that's the danger area. That visceral adiposity, that fat right around our middle, that's the fat that's going to kill us. Our thighs aren't going to kill us. But that belly fat, that abdominal fat, is called adiposity. And it's not just around your middle, it's around your heart and your lungs, and your liver, and all of your internal organs. And so losing body fat doesn't just mean, you know, what we see on the outside. It means what we say on the inside too, which is why Dr. Anderson's trying to lead us toward optimal health. And I just got an email today. Can you all see my screen? I hope I'm screen sharing. You see it takes your Life Leadership Corner on your screen?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
good. This is the email that I got from Life today, and it's going to go out to all coaches, I think, today, day after tomorrow. But a lot of y'all have a Fitbit. Well, Coach for Life has teamed up with Fitbit, believe it or not. And what this is doing is it's going to take the place of our online, our Coach for Life online program, where we log our food and our exercise. We're going to get to do it all in one. It's going to be right here at the dashboard.tsfl.com. You're going to be able to track all your MetaFast meals, water, nutrition. If you're not on MetaFast and you're just eating regular food, then your nutrition tracking. You have a healthy weight and measurement tracking, whether you have a Fitbit or not. The healthy sleep tracking, and that can be done with or without Fitbit. Of course, Fitbit's going to make it a little easier. Your health and motion, which is your exercise tracking. Healthy mind well-being and mindfulness tracking, which is kind of a carryover of what we're doing here on the challenge. You're going to have graphs to compare, like what you weighed this week, 2 weeks ago, and then the next week, and then this week, and you'll actually be able to physically see it on a graph chart of your progress, which is a really cool idea. We're going to have the Dr. A's blogs and Twitter and Instagram is going to be there. We're going to have a coach console, which allows you to work closely with your coach to see how you're progressing, keep up in real time, and that's kind of cool. It's a Habits of Health platform, and they say it's going to be launched quietly at first because they want to give clients and health coaches an opportunity to test out the site and get a little used to it, and of course try to help work out any bugs before it goes live at the end of the month. I think the live, here it is, it'll take the place of my TSFL, which will no longer be available after October the 28th, 1914. You'll be able to keep your same username and password. As a matter of fact, I logged in. I went to it just to use my TSFL username and password and played around with it a little bit. But I think it's going to be really fun. And Fitbit's so popular now, it's going to be a good way for us to incorporate and log Fitbit to help us so that those two ideas blend together into one to create habits of health. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun, this new platform, and hopefully help people be more successful. So if anybody has any other questions, I want to congratulate everybody for sticking with the challenge. Our team's doing really, really well. We're staying, we're not the top team, but we're still doing really, really well. And we're going to have a lot of winners on our team. So let's just encourage each other. If you know somebody that's on the challenge and they haven't logged on in a while and gotten their points, give them a call or shoot them an email. You know that if you click on their picture, you can send them an email or at least give them a personal message on the page. But let's encourage everybody to really finish with the big bang, meet and exceed our weight loss goals. Try to create new habits, keep working on the ones that we've been working on, and maybe work on another one. And call me if you need me. Call your coach if you have a coach, or whoever invited you to the challenge. And tell somebody about the challenge this week. Let that be one of your goals. Somebody that's not on it. Tell them what you're doing. One of the girls that I played golf with last week, well, I didn't play with her, but I saw her when I was checking in to play a round of golf, and she says, "God, Donna, what are you doing? You're looking so good." And I, said, "Well, I told you that I was going to start that challenge in September." "Well, it's working." I said, "Well, there's a lot of us on it. We're having a lot of fun." So I invited her to join the challenge in January, and I marked her in my book, and I'm going to invite her in January. So you might start thinking about people that you want to invite to join you on the challenge next January, which is when we're going to have our next one, which I think will be kind of cool. So good night, everybody. Have a great on-plan week, and thanks for being online with me tonight. I appreciate it. Good night.
Bye, Donna. Thank you.
Good night.